please try and excuse the state of me right now. My hair is all pinned up because it's greasy, but I just wanted to do this video. I just did a vote on Instagram asking what tutorial you wanted to see next, and applying lashes won. So I'm going to do that today, but don't worry, I will be doing a winged liner tutorial soon as well. Obviously, I don't have any eye makeup on. I would normally put my lashes on at the very end when my makeup's done. The best thing to do is at least line your upper lash line. You don't have to do a winged line or anything like that, just as long as there's some black here, because it will just kind of hide that skin colour that sometimes pokes through the lash band. So I'm just going to put a little bit of eyeliner on, just keeping it really thin and close to the lashes. And from here you can curl your lashes if you want to. I personally don't curl my lashes very often just because it can damage your lashes if you do it too much. But I will put my mascara on first, and my favourite one is the Kiko Milano Unforgettable Waterproof Mascara. And this is kind of like a curling mascara anyway, so it will give a little bit of a lift. When it comes to picking lashes, I always find the most important thing is to find something with a really thin lash band. I get most of my lashes from Prima Lash or Pinky Goat. The Prima Lash ones are really nice because you can see the band is really nice and thin on this. And the good thing about having a thin band is that they're more flexible and you can kind of shape it to your eye easier. When you have a thicker lash band, it's kind of harder to mold to your eye shape, so it kind of like pings up on the outer corner or inner corner, and you often find that with cheaper eyelashes as well. So it is better to just spend that little bit extra, and you can also reuse your lashes if you take care of them anyway. This video I'm going to use some lashes that I have in what I like to call my lash graveyard, which are just lashes that I have lying around that I've already used. So I'm going in with these Prima Lash lashes. I'm not positive what style these actually are because I don't have the box anymore. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to show you what I would do with a fresh pack of lashes. So these are the number 14s by Prima Lash. To take them out of the packet, I kind of press and pull like this with the side of my finger. The reason I do that is because if you just like pull it like this, you're going to rip bits of lashes out, and that's never fun because you've spent your money on your lash and you've ruined it. From here, I measure the lash against my eye. So this is just rough, you just kind of hold it up where you want it to sit. And then you will often find that the lashes are too long. Now this is a big mistake that people make, is not trimming lashes. Always check the length of them first, and then you can trim them to fit your eye shape. Like I would normally take like this bit off and maybe another little extra one, again depending on how wide your eyelid is. Once you've trimmed it, it means it's going to sit on your eyelid and not out here. Like I said, I'm going to use some lashes from my lash graveyard. These have already been trimmed to fit my eye, and they actually already have glue on them. So I just hold my lash like this, just nice and tight between my thumb and fingers, and then I just pull the glue off. And it should just peel off really easily. So you can see that the lash band is nice and clean. The most important part of applying lashes properly is the lash glue. Some lash glues that are really good are the Eyelaw lash glues. I get these in like packs of any Eyelaw lashes, so I keep these because why waste them? Why just throw them away when you can get some use out of them? Also, the original Duo lash glue. These little mini ones tend to come with Ardell lashes, but you can also get the big squeezy tubes of that as well. And I also have two more Duo lash glues here. I have a latex free glue here because some clients are allergic to latex, so bear that in mind when you're buying an eyelash glue. And then my favourite at the moment is the Duo dark lash glue. So this is black and it's kind of like an eyeliner applicator. So it's like a little brush, which is really handy because you can actually brush it straight onto your eyelid. I pop a little bit of glue on the lash band like that, and I just follow that line I've already created above my lashes. Then I wait for the glue to go tacky. I find with this particular glue it sets fairly quickly, so you don't have to wait as long. It can be hard to know when to place the lash on when you've just started learning to put them on. It does just kind of come with time and practice when you kind of know when it's ready to put on. So I'm going to pop my lash on. Okay, I'm going to show you close up on this side. This time I'm going to use the Eyelaw glue. This is just a normal clear dry one. It won't dry black or anything like that. So I just want to show you close up what I do. Something I've noticed a lot of people do is they put a lot of glue on. You don't actually need that much glue. So literally just a thin coat like that. Okay. And then sometimes what you can do, if you are concerned about the sides flicking up, just put a little extra blob just on the outer and inner corner, like that. So you can see how much glue I really do use, and it's not that much. And oftentimes people put too much glue on and then it just slides around. If you use the right amount of glue, you won't have to wait a full 30 seconds for it to go tacky. If you wait 30 seconds, it will be too dry. I hold the lash in my fingers first, just like this. So I'm kind of holding the center part rather than like any of the edges. I'm focusing on that center bit. I look down into my mirror and I bring this in from above and place that center. We want it to be anchored in the center first. And if you pull on one of these sides and it just slides off, you know that it's not ready to stick. It needs to kind of anchor itself. I pull that outer edge and then I go to the inner corner and press that. And I do tend to go in with my fingers afterwards just to play around with it a little bit and make sure it's positioned right. And I press into my natural lashes just to pinch them together so that they blend. Again, just really making sure that these inner corners are stuck down, because that's normally the hardest part. Now I take a little bit of black eyeshadow and just press that over the top of the lash band just to blend it in. It can be slightly difficult to put lashes on without any kind of eyeliner underneath because you really have to get that close to the lash line. So I would advise using something like an eyelash curler to really press them together if you're not going to be wearing any eyeliner with them. And now I'm going to put some more mascara on just to blend them together. So that's basically it. That's how I put my lashes on. It's kind of hard to teach somebody how to put lashes on because it is kind of a practice thing. There are things on the market like tweezers that kind of hold the lash. I've personally tried them and I don't think they're great because they're just one shape. So it might not fit to your eye shape, it might fit to somebody else's eye shape, but it just depends. So I like to just make sure that I've anchored that center first and then pull the sides in. Everybody finds their own way of doing it. Some people start from the outer corner, some people start from the inner corner. It is just a matter of personal preference, but they're the main things that I do. So I hope this helps somebody, and basically just don't give up because you'll get there. If you keep practicing, you'll get to a point where you can put them on every day in like 2 minutes and it's easy. Hopefully my next tutorial will be on how to do winged liner. That'll be a little bit more in depth. It'll be kind of different products and stuff like that, so that should be a good one. Let me know in the comments if you have any particular questions regarding eyeliner that I can answer in that video. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one.